Hello friends, look at us. We're here in this dreamy foresty background. What? Thank you for being here. Today I had a fun idea. As you guys know, I've been looking for more ways to interact with my viewers. I had a great time roasting and relating to your confessions. Check out that video if you haven't. But I was like, how could we take it a step further? How can I really roast you guys? I'm kidding. I don't really want to roast you. I just want to, I want to know more about your lives. All these thoughts were swirling through my head. I was like, how can I watch their videos but still, and then it dawned on me. I remember this guy named Peter McKinnon, I think, who was like a professional photographer slash videographer, and he had this amazing series where he would edit his subscribers' photos. And I was like, what if I did that, except with video? And what better type of video to do than TikTok? Because they're short, they're fun, they do pretty well if they're funny, and it might not work out because I've never done this type of video before. I'm not even exactly sure how I'm gonna execute the whole thing, but here we go. Editing my subscribers' TikToks. So I reached out on Instagram stories and I gave you guys a specific email address to send your videos to. I just pulled it up and there are 8 people who sent videos. Thank you, all 8 of you.
And I can't deny the fact that you like me.
You literally made this video possible. First video is called Tia's Tiny Face. Thank you, Tia. I'm honored that you recreated the tiny face. Let's see what you got here, girl. Let me start recording my screen so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, first of all, Tia didn't understand the assignment.
Did not understand the assignment.
Because this video is already edited. I'm just kidding. Let's see if I can, work a little magic. I don't know. The first thing I noticed, I think it could be even funnier if it was ever so slightly more like rapid fire. So if you look here at these sound waves, every time she screamed, I'm gonna cut off this sound wave, shorten this. I'm gonna detach this audio so the scream lingers, but it cuts to the next scene a little bit faster. Why am I saying shorten the sound wave? I mean, I'm going to shorten the silence. Sorry. There we go. See, it's a little bit more like your brain doesn't know what's happening, which makes it even funnier. I think this perspective and this perspective are a little too similar, and I think it would add some interest if we zoom in on our friend here. This is a really good tiny face. Okay, let's try this again. Yes. We're on the right track here, guys. This one I kind of just want to cut off and not drag the audio. Like, I want to, sometimes cutting off a loud sound mid-sound can actually be pretty funny. See, that's a different type of scream. That scream has 2 syllables. So instead of it was For this one, we zoom in a lot. And then over here in the effects panel, I'm gonna look for an effect called earthquake, which I find to just be crazy funny. I'm gonna slide it up and it just makes everything like chaotic and shake. What would be really funny is if it was like 3 short little screams. So I'm gonna cut a few of these really short. I think on the very last one, we need to pack a punch. We need to really zoom in and then maybe add like a suspense accent. I don't know. Let's go up to the sound effects here. Type in sus because this is very sus. The last thing I'm going to do is this last frame right here. I'm actually going to slow way down. So let me extend it, make it a compound clip, basically meaning reattach the audio that I detached. We're going to slow her down to, I don't know, 50%. And I'm going to uncheck this preserve pitch thing. I'll see how that looks. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's watch it from the beginning. Look at that, guys. Woohoo! Let's hear it for Tia. Thank you, Tia. I will send this back to you along with your release form. This next one is from Adriana. Hey Jamie, we took this video while we were visiting some family in Minnesota. It was my husband and my first time cross-country skiing. His sister was blazing down the hill. I was stuck behind them. Nobody got hurt. When I turned the camera and saw him stuck, I thought I was done for. LOL, it was so funny at the time. I wish this video captured the hilariousness of it. Okay, you think her sister's gonna slam into her, but she doesn't. And then the camera gets pretty shaky. I can't really tell exactly what's going on. And then it cuts to her husband just kind of struggling. So I think we can work with this. I'm gonna trim out the whole beginning until the sister kind of comes into plain sight. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, give the audience a slightly better view. And then about right here, I'm gonna do Option F to add a freeze frame. I'm gonna copy this freeze frame, make 2 of them, drag one below the other one. So now I kind of have like a layer. I'm gonna go over here into the effects panel and go to the mask tool. I'm gonna take a draw mask, put it on top. I'm gonna draw around the sister. What I want to do here is I want to make the sister fall, because that's what we were all hoping for, right? Just kidding. I'm really glad nobody got hurt. All right, so now I have her masked out. So now I'm only controlling what is inside this mask here. So I'm gonna hit the transform button and the keyframe button. I'm gonna go a couple frames, tilt her, a couple more frames, we're gonna tilt her, and we're back, a couple more frames, tilt her. We're back. All right, so it should look something kind of like that. The sister has fallen, but the problem is we still got the actual sister standing here. So what I'm gonna do is disable that top layer so that I can just focus on this one. I'm gonna add another draw mask to the sister. We're gonna cut her out just like we did before. This time I'm gonna check this little box over here that says invert mask. Now we have like a black hole. Hey, editing Jamie here. You know what I realized? I could have done the screenshot, masked her out, copied and pasted that screenshot, and then just inverted the mask. I didn't need to make 2 draw masks, but you know what? I was under pressure. Now we have like a black hole, and we need to fill that hole with like actual background from the video. There's probably a much like smarter method to this, but what I do is just Command C, copy. I'm gonna copy this layer, paste it. I'm gonna uncheck the draw mask because we don't need the draw mask here. And then I'm gonna move it to where the background kind of looks, I don't know, similar.
A few minutes later.
There we go. Definitely not my best work, but you get the idea. So now we're gonna re-enable the original sister. See what we got so far. And boop. We made the sister fall. Now, what I really like when someone falls, even if there's no glass present, a shattering glass sound effect, I just find it to be crazy funny. So I'm going to go over here into the sound effects panel, and I think it's called like, I'll just type in glass and see what I get. Yeah, the bullet one. Yes. It's supposed to sound like a bullet, but to me it just sounds hilarious. So I'm gonna use my arrow keys till the exact moment of impact, which is right here. And we're gonna bring the glass break sound down. I'm gonna lower the volume a little bit, and let's see what we got. Now, anytime something funny happens in any video, I suggest you cut it. You drop something, cut it. You fall, cut it. You scream, cut it. Don't let any silence occur after the funny thing that happened. We're going to cut the rest of all this, delete, and we're gonna move on to the camera switches angles to the husband. And then the last thing I wanna do is I just wanna speed the fall up a little bit. Like I think she falls a little too slow. So I gotta select all my layers of the sister falling, create a compound clip. So now it's just one video clip right before impact, cut it, and then change this speed to maybe 110%. Let's see. No, not fast enough. One of the preset speed. Let's go 2 times faster. There we go. Okay. I cracked myself up. Hey friends, it's several days later. The reason I look like this is because you'll see. So this next video comes from a friend named Laura. All right, let's peep the original here.
Okay. Is there anything else I can do to help you today? All right. Well, thank you for calling Walmart. If you need anything else, just give us a call. All right. Bye. I'm so fake. I bet you never guessed that I hate this. I'm so fake. I'm so fake. I hate this, hate this, hate this.
Heck yes, she hit those high notes. Okay, totally get it, super funny. She's working at Walmart in customer service. She's got a customer service game face on. Then when there are no callers, she's singing, I'm so fake. First things first, I'm turning this whole thing up. I want to hear her beautiful voice. Second thing second, I'm taking the whole silence out in the very beginning, and we're just gonna come out of the gate swinging. And even this little silence right here, I'm gonna take out. I'm gonna zoom her in for some of this typing, give us a little interest. Right after she says, okay, we're gonna cut, head on over to the next line.
Okay. Is there anything else I can do to help you today?
I wanna insert the sound of the other person talking. And like, yes, this is Ned Schneebly. I would like to buy, why is my flashlight on?
All right, bye.
How about all right, bye? We zoom in and we add like a angry red heat effect, and then maybe even like a monster voice to just really show that she's happy on the outside, but inside she is stark raving mad.
Anything else, just give us a call.
All right, bye.
Nailed it. And then throughout this whole song, we're gonna put a Ken Burns effect, which a Ken Burns effect is like a fancy way of saying slowly zoom in on her face as she's singing. And we're gonna start with the full frame and then we're gonna end real close. Real close. Oh, and I'm also gonna add a large room voice effect, but we're gonna take it down a notch, maybe to like, I don't know, 20%. Sometimes when it's really intense, it like distorts the words and you can't understand what the person's actually saying. I want to cut her off on that last note, even though it's such a beautiful note. I think it would be funny. Reset the crop, scale her up. This poor girl's gonna be like, why did you go so close to my face? And then I'm taking out this whole silence. Wow, this is a big silence, Laura. Very big. And then we're gonna go right back to her customer service face. Give it a little bit better of timing. So let's see. And then right when she looks at the camera, we're gonna go with a dun dun dun. Because I don't know, I feel like it would work. Bring that in. Probably need to turn it down a little. We don't want to blow our viewers' eardrums out. So with the first dun, we're gonna zoom in a little. And then with the second, you can see these sound waves here. With the second dun, we're gonna zoom in a little more. We're gonna make the very last frame into a freeze frame. We're gonna add this earthquake effect so that she kind of shakes a little bit on that final dun. And then I kind of feel like I should add a voice of like the person that she's talking to. What does she ask?
Is there anything else I can do to help you today?
Okay, so I'm gonna just make a quick voice memo in my phone and then airdrop it to this laptop. I do it all the time. Like if I can't find the sound effect I want, I just make my own.
No, thank you, I'm fine.
Sounded like Corky Romano.
You guys want some cookies?
Okay, we're airdropping. We're putting, we're scooching. The fun part is we're gonna add the telephone effect to my voice. It sounds like it's coming from the phone.
Is there anything else I can do to help you today?
No, thank you, I'm fine.
All right. Well, thank you for calling Walmart. And if you need anything else, just give us a call.
All right, bye.
I'm so fake. I bet you never guessed that I hate this. I'm so fake. I bet you never guessed that I hate this, hate this, hate this. Hi, thank you for calling Walmart. This is Anne speaking. How can I help you?
Woohoo! We got a slightly more entertaining TikTok that was already pretty entertaining. Thank you, Laura. You understood the assignment. Okay, next up we have a jumpsuit trauma story from Erika Beth. This is a nice, wonderful, unedited, but yet still funny video that gives me plenty to work with. See what we got here in the beginning.
Hi! Some of you are remaining silent who have experienced trauma from wearing rompers and jumpsuits.
You're right, I have remained silent and I too have experienced romper and jumpsuit trauma in the form of when I want to go to the bathroom, I have to be naked. And then she tells a story about how she was in a romper, she stood up and her romper started flushing down the toilet. Okay, Erika, right off the bat, I'm not only taking out this first silence, but I'm taking out when you said hi because I just want to get down to business. I want you to start off like you're angry with your audience for remaining silent. I think that would be funny.
Some of you...
Look at this girl. Silences, 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 all silences.
Some of you are remaining silent.
We're gonna zoom in on our remaining silent because it's intense, you know? We want to pack a punch. You know what I think this story needs? I think it needs some visuals. Add a romper and a jumpsuit, like funny ones from the internet for right when she says rompers and jumpsuits. Here we go. Yes, yes, this is what it's really like, folks. Cut that, and then when she says jumpsuits, we're gonna insert this lady who was picking up some delicious gas station sushi, it appears. Cut that. Let's see how it looks.
Wearing rompers and jumpsuits.
Okay, so this part right here where she says,
I go to the bathroom.
I want to like put her head on a body wearing a romper and have her like go to a bathroom. Okay, so I'm going to kind of scrub frame by frame here until I find kind of cute and funny faces. Kind of cute. Screenshot. Oh, Erika, don't be mad at me that I'm putting you into this position. And then we're gonna go to Pick Monkey. Okay, so I removed the background. Where's my eraser? I want to just kind of erase the rest over here. It's gonna be so bussin'. And now we need to shrink that a little bit. This is a transparent background. This is what we call a PNG. Kids, take notes. Now let's find a cute romper. Let's call it Rompy. All right, we're gonna bring Rompy in. We're gonna also remove the background on her. We're gonna erase the model's head. We're gonna bring Erika forward, and there we have Erika in a romper. Now we need to find a bathroom. Ooh, how about a public bathroom? This is where you're going, Erika. This is where you live now. So here's the bathroom. Here's Erika. Okay, now we're gonna do what we did for the skiing video, which is keyframe. So we're gonna hit the keyframe button, go a few frames, and we're gonna go up with Erika. Go a few frames, go a little higher up. Go a few frames, come down. Go a few frames, go up. Just looking for like a hopping motion, you know? Make a little zigzag.
I go to the bathroom.
I'm not really that good of an editor. I just find this to be very cute and funny.
I had come undone and was flushing down the toilet.
I love the sing-song way she said that. So I'm going to put the toilet below her. We're gonna crop Miss Erika into a little square, a lil, L-I-L, square. And we're gonna put her in the toilet. Okay, let's see how that looks.
And was flushing down the toilet.
Now, it's not technically the end of the story, but that is 52 seconds, which I think is a great length if you want to post it to TikTok. So we're gonna cut the rest out and let's check out our final product.
Because we are a community. And for those of you who haven't experienced this type of romper trauma, please share with me how you're normal, because
I think you're lying.
this summer I was in Pensacola. I wore a romper, very cute. I go to the bathroom, getting my business situated after I tinkled. As the toilet is flushing, I feel resistance, and I realized that my tie had come undone and was flushing down the toilet.
There we go, guys. A slightly more entertaining story of romper jumpsuit trauma. Okay, so that's it for me today, friends. That was very fun. Let this be our jumping off point. I would like to do this more often. Hopefully each episode just gets better. We just learn more. You guys might pick up some amateur editing tips, and maybe I will learn what not to do, like how not to make a video. If you're interested in participating in this, you can always send anything you want me to edit to jaimeeditme@gmail.com.
Make sure my name is spelled right.
And you know, guys, we can do anything. I can make you ride on the back of a dinosaur or falcor, make you fall through a hole in the ground. Whatever tickles your fancy, let me know. And we will do it in a very okay way. See you guys in the next one. Taking out the ums. Get rid of all your ums, guys. Unless they are epic ums. Not because Erika deserves to be in the toilet. Ooh, you know what would be really funny? Is if we used an image from that show, Community, starring Joel McHale, the hilarious comedian who has inspired a lot of my style of editing my movie reviews. Because I was obsessed with the soup when I was younger. Okay, I'm a complete amateur and I only know like a few things. I guess you should unsubscribe. Just kidding, please don't.